Today at Back Creek Homestead, we started construction on our new shop. First off, we made concrete block piers for the skids to sit on. All of these piers are within an 1/8 inch of the same level, so we have a nice solid level foundation for the shop to sit on. Most of them we had to dig down in the dirt a little bit to get the right level. We had a laser level transit to make sure everything was exactly the right level. Here we're going to go get skids that we cut on our sawmill. These are 4x6s, 16 feet long, and we have some 12-footers in there too. We were happy to have an expert sawmill operator in last week, and he cut a lot of lumber for us. It really helped out a lot. So we'll get these loaded up and get them hauled over there, and we'll start laying them out on the blocks. We got a 3-point hitch pallet forks for our tractor, and it makes things a lot easier to move around. We had a boom pole earlier, and that works good too, but for lumber like this, there's nothing better than a nice set of pallet forks like that. That front end is just bouncing on top of the ground there. Sometime I should get some weights to put on there. That would really help it handle better. Here we have all the blocks all set, and we're getting ready to lay down the first skids. The building is 32 feet long, so if we lay two 16-footers and a 12, that comes out pretty good. These are actually like 6 inches over, so we have a little bit of overlap, but that's fine. It'll make it stronger, actually. I had my dad down here helping too. That really helped a lot. He's been in construction for years and has lots of experience. We set up a string around the edge so we know exactly where the edge of the building is, so we can put our beams in the right spot the first time, and our floor should turn out fairly square. We'll still have to square it up to be sure, but it'll be close. After we got all the skids laid out, we started cutting and laying out the floor joists. We had to trim both ends because they're just rough cut. So we got them cut and started laying them out, and we had an expert director there telling us how to do it. That boy has no fear. He jumps right on top of them 4x6s and takes off walking. We had to pick out the straightest ones for band, and we'll get them on here pretty soon. One tip, if you're doing a floor like this, when you put the band on, if you lay down 2 joists on each end, pull them out a little bit, you can set the band on top of that and nail your first 2 joists to it, and then you can scoot them in and nail the rest. These are poplar trees that we cut off of our property here. They make a really nice lumber. It's fairly light and strong. Not as strong as oak, but not near as heavy as oak either. It's just really nice to work with. Here we're getting the band put on the back there. I think the kids have more fun playing in here than they will after the thing is built. Our next step is going to be to finish cutting the floor joists. We didn't have quite enough of them. So we'll have to cut some more of those, get those nailed in. We're going to be insulating the floor on this building. And so we'll get that done and hopefully get plywood on this week. I'm not sure if we'll get that far or not. But we kind of have to work on this thing evenings and afternoons, whenever we get back from work. And don't seem like we have enough time to get much done at one time, but we just do what we can. I'm hoping to do a series on building this shop. I don't know how many videos it'll be. It'll be quite a few probably. We're trying to build it as much out of stuff we cut on our mill as possible. We'll have to buy plywood and metal for the roof and insulation and things like that. But hopefully we can use mostly our own lumber and save a good bit of money that way. Lumber prices have come down some, but they're still pretty high. Especially when you have trees on your own property you can cut. Here we got the band on front and back. So now we need to just fill in the joists and go on from there. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. Have a good day.